I'm John Hagan. I'm the President and CEO of the Pasco Economic Development Council. It's warm here this morning, but wish you a warm welcome nonetheless. You know, this is the culmination of quite a bit of work. We started talking about this building a few years ago, and so it's particularly gratifying for me personally to have seen this happen. And just as a person on the staff of Pasco Economic Development Council, it's remarkable to see the staff has just put this together along with the Port Richey staff and with help from the county and numerous others, including the Florida High Tech Corridor Council, and the list goes on. But I can say that I haven't really had a lot to do with it. It's just swirled around me, and it's just been a wonderful thing to like kind of stroll through here and see it come together. There was volunteers out here and painted the place, 75 people as an example, and just lots of things that have happened to make this day possible. So it's really exciting for me to see this happen and to be a part of it. We have a number of dignitaries, and I'd just like to introduce them not in any particular order, but we have the mayor of Port Richey, Rob Marlowe, is here with us today. We have Councilman Bill Phillips. We have Commissioner Jack Mariano, who's the current head of the county board, and Henry Wilson. We also have Michelle Baker, who's here with us today. We have Commissioner Jeff Starkey, or Councilman Jeff Starkey from the city, and Bill Phillips, and we have Kathy Johnson. And oh, is Judy here? Judy DeBella Thomas is here. Great. And we have Shara from Senator Nelson's office, so we're particularly pleased to have her. And I think that's our dignitaries. We've got a number of chamber people, and if we start introducing, everybody will pretty soon will be, time for lunch. So that's right, yeah. So we do appreciate you being here. At this time, I would like to introduce Krista Covey, who is the program manager for our incubator program.
Good morning. How exciting is this? Welcome to Smart Start. I'm again Krista Covey. I'm the program director here, and I'm just so pleased that you're all here because the community support is so important to the success of this program and to our entrepreneurs. And so I will be very quick because obviously it's warm, but I do want to have my incubator members raise your hand. Do you see them all there? Yes. We currently have 5 on-site members here at the Port Richey location, and today is our grand opening, so that's really exciting. We have 16 incubator members total in Pasco County, and I just want to encourage you to get to know them, get to know their businesses, show your support for them because it's tough being in business sometimes, and that's what we're here for, to bring them resources so that they can grow their business. So our on-site members as well as our off-site members have access to mentoring, counseling, resources, educational opportunities through our classes and events that we held here almost every week. And you can see these classes, which are open to the public, at the smartstartpasco.com website. We also have different networking events, roundtables, which provide peer-to-peer mentoring. And one of the best benefits of being in the incubator, honestly, is being around other like-minded entrepreneurs, to get feed off each other's energy, to brainstorm with each other, and to help to have that understanding that you're not alone. So if you've ever been in business or owned a business for yourself, it can be challenging. And so that's why your support is so important. And, we know that about 20% of businesses don't make it past 5 years. However, we know that about 87% of businesses that go through an incubation type program are successful. In addition to that, 84% of businesses that go through an incubation program stay in the community that hosted them. So that's so important for Port Richey and for Pasco County in general. So I just want to say thank you again for being here. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you the president of the Florida High Tech Corridor Council, Randy Barrage.
Thank you. I'm finding a cold, so forgive my voice. Florida High Tech Corridor Council is an economic development initiative of 3 great research universities, USF, UCF, and UF. So President Judy Genshaft, President John Hitt, and President Bernie Manchin are the co-chairs, and my three bosses. So my greetings on behalf of them, but as well Chris Penzel and Wendy Plant and Allison Madden, you're here somewhere, part of the USF team. Dr. Paul Sandberg is represented by those three fine folks. John told me when we did a tour, Dr. Paul Sandberg and I, when this building had a kind of a different aroma than it has now. And it was dark and not as hot as it is now, so I'll make it quick. They had this vision, and we said we wanted to be part of it. Now, John said I had 2 minutes, so I'm going to make a commitment of $50,000 to the enterprise on behalf of President Gitschap. And as I passed the mic back, I was told if I had the check in my hand, I could have 3 minutes.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mario Hezonia with the City of New Port Richey. He's the Economic Development Manager.
Thank you so much. It's kind of funny, give me a student of a classroom of 39 students, I feel much more comfortable. John Moore once said, make a day of any size. And I think that that's appropriate for this facility because entrepreneurs try to do that every day. The City of New Port Richey would like to thank Pasco County and the Economic Development Council for their efforts, contributions, and support for our citizens in creating the Smart Start Business Incubator. This facility represents an opportunity for individuals who harbor a passion for innovation, creativity, and most of all, entrepreneurship. It offers opportunity for our youth and the next generation of Pasco businessmen. It is a conduit for mentors that want to share and pass along their knowledge, wisdom, and experience so that it won't be wasted. But most of all, and dearest to my heart, the incubator offers opportunity to talented individuals who are out of options so that they can overcome their barriers through education, mentorship, and enterprise. I want to thank you all for coming today and welcome to New Port Richey. And now I want to introduce Mayor Rob Marlowe.
Thank you. Did want to point out that our new city manager, Debbie Manns, is hiding back over here. This has been a personal project for me to want to see this thing done. I was out here with that initial cleanup when the place was really pretty rough. Greg Smith and his wife and I came out here and started working on the yard, cleaning up weeds. After that, just anything to try to get the place looking decent. The city staff came in, and Robert Rivera and his crew, and I thought I saw Robert here a little earlier. There he is back in the back. They did most of the really heavy lifting and getting the inside of this place looking as nice as it does, and want to thank Robert and his whole crew because they really did a superb job. And quite frankly, our goal is to see these businesses flourish, grow, and then have to move into some of the empty suites on Grand Boulevard and New Port Richey. And if they really get going, as Councilman Phillips pointed out to me just a few minutes ago, and they really need to expand big time, we have property right across the lake, and we will build to suit. We want to get these businesses in here, get them growing, and wish them all the success. Thank you.
You know, I'd like to introduce Jack Mariano to speak next. And, you know, the county has been a partner with us in this engagement from day one, both in Dade City and here, and they help us in so many other ways. And Jack is here to speak from the county, but just wanted to say personally, they're a financial supporter. They're just cheerleaders for what we're doing. And of course, they really make a lot of things happen here in Pasco, including in the city. So, Jack. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is a great day in Pasco County. This is the second incubator we've had now. We've got one in Dade City, now over here in the West Pasco area, which I think is fantastic. As someone who's participated with Randy Barrage, who, let's give Randy another applause of $50,000. I'm going to give up my 2 minutes to him. But working with Randy in the super region, it just shows you that this region that we're in is not just New Port Richey, it's not just Pasco County, it's not just Tampa Bay, it's up in this corridor, which is one of the largest sectors in the world right here. And we're a big part of it. Knowing how energized the city is with the leadership with Mayor Marlowe and the whole staff, great things are happening all around us. Hacienda's got some great funding thanks to our state representatives. So this little microcosm here is going to grow and grow up and down the coast as we go forward. I just like to say, we're not a bedroom community anymore. Look around you. Look at all the business people are here, getting together, trying to make this county grow. And with our new economic development funds that are in place, the things that are coming up, we've got great opportunities around. And I want everybody to remember, this incubator program is the heart and soul of what Pasco County should be about. We've got to take our small businesses, help them grow. And as Krista said, when the small business succeeds here, they usually stay right here. So let's keep it rolling. Thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome Joe Marina from Withlacoochee River Electric, and also he serves on our advisory board here for the Smart Start Advisory Council.
Good morning. I'd turn my 2 minutes over. I'll take 10,000. Do I hear 10,000? Okay, well, I guess not. Okay. It has been my pleasure to be associated with PEDC for a number of years, serving in different capacities, but we appreciate, and I personally appreciate, what PEDC has done, bringing people and entities together to make things like this happen. It starts with a vision, and through everyone's hard work that's here, we arrive at a day like today, and it's very rewarding for us and many of us here, I'm sure. And PEDC has been working on developing a number of programs throughout the county for entrepreneurs. Pasco Enterprise Network, PEN, that provides coordinated technical services for entrepreneurs and small businesses. We also have a microloan fund, Pasco Microloan Fund. That'll provide up to $35,000 in fixed rate loans for startups and growing businesses. Here's one of our new clients right here. So keep that in mind. Okay. So Smart Start incubators, the two of them that we have now, it does provide a great place where people can work together with same ideas, same goals, the same entrepreneurial spirit, and collaborate together and solve problems. So on behalf of the PEDC board, we're very proud of our partnership with Pasco County, the cities of Dade City, the city of New Port Richey, University of South Florida, all of our chambers of commerce, SCORE. I see him down there. Very talented group. We appreciate their help, and many other local organizations and businesses that really are dedicated to make this community a stronger and more vibrant place, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And now we're going to move to a very quick ribbon cutting so we can get out of the sun. So we're going to move right over there, and Summer's going to take our picture here.
And before we do that, we did miss a couple of people. People have come in, and we want to make sure we recognize some people. So we have Judy Park here from Senator Simpson's office, and also Representative Amanda Murphy, who is a particular favorite of mine. So I want to make sure that they get recognized.
Everybody smile. Smile. Is everybody happy?
Everyone smile. All right, are you recording? Okay. All right, are we ready to cut? Everybody here is supposed to be? Let's go ahead and cut.
Don't smile.